Reporting live from the moon, Pluto, from my archive, I'd like to give you May I SAV This Dance. This is an older video about Savannah monitors. By the way, of course right now Pluto is a moon, but did you know what constitutes a planet? A planet is something that is formed by its own gravitational pull and has its own orbit. So right now Pluto is a moon because right now they believe that it was formed by something else's gravitational pull and doesn't have its own orbit. Interesting, because I know scientists know what happened billions and billions of years ago. Well, you are here for education, so don't blame me. But please enjoy. May I SAV This Dance.
Has way crazier variances than this. Could even be a solid stripe ball.
Oh, Mac, one time. You are so skinny. I wonder if one day you'll just disappear. Well, anyways, today, feeding day for SAVs. So why not come along? You know, I do have multiple SAVs. Awesome. But one of the things that I remember my mom, and I'm sure many people can relate to, is when their parents would tell them, wash your hands before dinner time, before coming to the table. So usually when I feed my SAVs, prior to that, I give them a bath. Cleans them, calms them, gets their metabolism going, appetite, so on. So first, let's talk about giving our SAVs a bath prior. SAVs do love water, believe it or not. Some people disagree, but it's not true. They do like water. But anyways, if you decide to use soap to clean them, I really wouldn't. But what I do use sometimes, just to keep them clean, is some of baby wash, something really gentle, a very small amount, just enough to make sure they're nice and clean before they eat. Like any creature, if it's near another creature, the chances of disease transmission build up. So it's always a good idea to keep them nice and clean, healthy. Remember, cleanliness is godliness. Like many animals, Savannah monitors benefit from a schedule, repetitiveness. Humans are creatures of habits, and so are Savannah monitors. Now, prior to giving them their bath, I'm going to set out their newspaper, their plate, and their food, so that one by one, as I take them out of the bathtub and they're clean, they can just get right to eating, get right down to business. It's funny because I've done this so often that the Savannah monitors, just by seeing the newspaper laid out, know it's feeding time. They're not dumb animals. Lizards of the old world, but they do learn new tricks. So, what I'm going to do is first, as you can see, whoop whoop, laid out everything. Now, dog food. I've said this many times, use dog food sparingly. Okay? And if you do use it, make sure you get the lowest in fat. Gee, I need a shave. Lowest in fat. Beef, it's got a pretty low amount of fat. Check your dog food. Check to see the amount of fat. Make sure you get the least amount of fat and use dog food sparingly. They are creatures of habits. By the way, I was looking through Kaffer 2's Dances with Sav's new book out on SAVs. I would highly recommend that if anyone has any questions to contact him. This video is hilarious. This book is hilarious. It's hilarious. I especially love this chapter where he talks about reptile forums, which I never go to, but it's hilarious. He has this chapter talking about the things stupid people say and do, and all these hilarious. It's hilarious. Dude, I'd take it into the shitter with me. In fact, later on today when I take my squat, you better be damn sure I'm going to be reading it. But okay, make sure you choose a lower fat dog food, and let's kick it. Yes, gentlemen, never underestimate the power of a nice clean shave. Okay, let's get to this. Excelente. So, today we're going to be serving two different types of food. And remember, with every single animal on this planet, a variety of food is always better than one type of food. Variety provides more vitamins and different nutrients. Okay, so please, if you're going to do this, please put out some newspaper. Verandas are not the cleanest of eaters. fact, I'm going to turn this over. It's going to be easier for them. They're not the cleanest of eaters, okay? And neither am I when it comes to pouring food. And they'll make quite a mess. And they won't really care, and they won't really clean it up. So it'll be up to you to clean it up. And it doesn't have to be on fine china either. They'll eat it regardless of what it's on. So today we're feeding them on top of a Tupperware lid. So it's bath time, and let's clean their butts up before it's dinner time. Okay, so bath time is underway, and our SAVs are bathing at this time. Now what I added was warm water with a very small amount of baby body wash just to get them nice and clean. Now I'm going to caution you that if you do this, make sure that you rinse them off afterwards, because you don't want anything on their skin, maybe drying it out. Unlikely, but I'd rather have them clean and rinsed off than dirty. So think about that for a second. Anyways, just want to let you know, just for myself too actually, I do have a great deal of knowledge about all reptiles, but there are people in this reptile community that kind of specialize in certain things. And say for instance we're talking about SAVs, you might want to consider talking to Kaffir 2, Dances with SAVs, because that's all he does. Or chameleons, Caterpillar Giraffe, or boas, Mac One Time. People that pretty much only do a certain type of reptile. Now, of course, if you have questions, you can ask me, of course, because I pretty much have the gamut of them all. But just wanted to let you know, Kaffir 2 did write the book on it, literally. Awesome book too. Talk to him about getting it. Anyway, so it's bath time. Let's check out the bath time. Oh yeah. Looks to me like they're loving it too much, to be honest. Everyone's kind of asleep, getting nice and clean. Cleanliness is godliness. So anyways, after this is done, make sure you just put a small amount of soap in, by the way, or something very gentle. And then afterwards, I'm going to rinse them off and it's dinner time. So, let's check it out.